I took a Latin American history class one time, and I was shocked after seeing the movie City of God. Usually when you think of the Latin South America corridor, you don't think of black people, but seeing all of these black Portuguese speaking people in this movie was like, what? It was a part of my professor's mind-blowing curriculum that introduced the concept of the transatlantic slave trade not only impacting North America, but South America as well, and the Caribbean. One of the more invigorating aspects of those stories were about how people fought back, took control of ships, and landed in South America to create free black settlements. In the 1500s, Portuguese explorers led by Pedro Alvarez Cabral arrived on the shores of what is now Brazil. They found lush lands, vast forests, and thriving indigenous communities, but soon Brazil became a colony built on violence, slavery, and resistance. The Portuguese turned Brazil into a sugar empire, forcing indigenous people into brutal labor. But when disease and violence wiped out much of the native population, they turned to another source of labor: enslaved Africans. Between the 15 and 1800s, Brazil imported more enslaved Africans than any other country, nearly 5 million people. These men and women brought rich traditions, spirituality, and resistance. Thousands of enslaved Africans escaped into the mountains and jungles, forming Quilombos, hidden free black communities. The most famous, Quilombo dos Palmares. For 90 years, Palmares resisted Portuguese attacks, proving that freedom was worth fighting for. Brazil was the last country in the Americas to abolish slavery, finally ending it in 1888. But freedom did not mean equality. Afro-Brazilians still faced oppression, yet they transformed Brazilian culture. Today, Brazil is a land of beauty and struggle, home to the largest Afro-descended population outside of Africa. From the Quilombos to Carnival, Black Brazilians shaped the nation and continue to fight for justice and recognition.